Welcome to Hubbard's Journey. Wow, we just finished an amazing full Panama Canal cruise starting in Miami on the Carnival Spirit and ending in Seattle, Washington. Our first stop was Santa Marta Columbia. Oh, what a beautiful city. Prior to us going, we had some reservations by looking at stuff online. We would definitely go there again. The video you're about to watch is about Santa Marta, about the different activities there, pub crawls, a self-guided tour that we created. You can use it; it's up to you. At the end of the video, you'll see the self-guided tour and the links. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Welcome to Santa Marta Columbia. It's pretty crazy. The ship actually docks right at a cargo depot station. You have all these shipping containers stacked everywhere. When you get off the ship, you actually walk under the equipment that lifts these containers up and stores them into cargo ships. There's the equipment that you actually walk under. Once you get past walking down the pier area, you'll see a bunch of white tents on the left-hand side. Those white tents are local vendors that made their own goods, and they're selling their goods. Keep in mind, we're still in the port area. We're still on the port area security side. We have not entered Santa Marta on the other side of security yet. So we walk past the tents. You can look at their goods. Very nice people. Then you get on the buses. Now, the buses they get you on literally probably go 1,000 feet. It makes no sense to me. If you wanted to walk, why couldn't you walk? But I'm guessing they don't allow you to walk because you're actually in a cargo depot area. So you board these buses, they bring you over 1,000 feet. The security is just beyond this point. Oh, I have a sighting. This tile walkway, you continue to walk there. This is the beach on that tile, from that tile walkway, looking at the beach area. You stay on the tile walkway. Once you get to the end of it, there's security there. You'll get through security, and then you'll be right out into the boardwalk area. Don't be alarmed. The locals are going to hound you, buy this, buy that. Some of them are very aggressive, but keep in mind, Colombia is an extremely poor country, and these people are just trying to earn a living. So just ignore them. Just keep walking. Don't say thank you. Don't say anything. Just keep walking. But you will run into them everywhere. Keep walking along the boardwalk for about 3 minutes. This will get you to Bahia de Santa Marta. The actual letters spelled out Santa Marta. Great for a photographic moment. I put together this self-guided walking tour. If you want to use it, you're more than welcome to use it. It's at the end of the video, and I kind of display it throughout the video. Where we're heading right now is Parque Simon Boulevard Park. It's a park. Around the park, there's a museum. There is Carrera 3 Street, which is a beautiful street full of restaurants and stuff like that. Prior to coming to Santa Marta, we did some research, and we had some concern about safety. I think you always need to be concerned about safety, but once we got there and we started walking around, we felt pretty comfortable in the tourist areas. We're now heading to Cathedral Basilica de Santa Marta. This church is beautiful inside. The front door entrance is huge, and the doors are huge, obviously, to fit that entrance. While we were walking around inside the church, an actual full-blown mass started taking place. Gave me an opportunity to pray. I gave the phone to my wife to video. She thought she was videoing, but she wasn't, so we didn't capture that. It was pretty amazing. It was very, very special. All I could say is God works in mysterious ways. It was awesome, very moving. Interesting fact in Colombia, Carrera is a street that runs north to south. Calle, spelled Calle, is a street that runs east to west. We are going to do a little pub crawl on Carrera 3 Street. We are going to head back towards the boardwalk on Calle 16th Street for a minute or two, and that'll get us over to Carrera 3 Street, which is pretty amazing. Unfortunately, I didn't record our first pub crawl. They were just opening the doors to the restaurant. And we said, "Hey, cerveza, cerveza." And she just opened up her refrigerator and gave us multiple beers. But on my list for my pub crawl was Lulo Restaurant and Bar. We're heading in there right now. It's a pretty cool place. Looks like you're in a jungle when you're in there. Take a look at it. Oh, we have a sighting. Yes, we do. There's a beautiful sighting right there. The atmosphere was pretty laid back. It was pretty cool. It was interesting, different. The food was amazing. Drinks were great. I would give the place a thumbs up. So if you head to Santa Marta, you definitely want to try Lulo. Lulo. Carrera 3 Street is pretty cool. It's lined with umbrellas, trellises, artwork, fantastic, amazing artwork. Throughout Santa Marta, you see artwork painted on the buildings, and it's just unbelievable, the detail in this graffiti. Now, when you're looking at these streets, the street signs are on the corner of the buildings. You'll be looking for a street sign, you're not going to find it. You have to look on the corner of the buildings, probably about 10, 15 feet up.
Officina Restaurant and Bar is on the corner of Carrera 3 and Calleja 16th Street. All of these restaurants are fairly affordable. This one was a little bit more expensive than the last one we were at, but it's got, you're right on the corner, you're sitting outside, and you can do a lot of good people watching. Keep in mind, people do come and try to sell you stuff while you're sitting there. I've said it before, just ignore them. Don't acknowledge them. If you start acknowledging them, they will continue to be persistent and try to sell you something. I know it feels uncomfortable, but just ignore them. This is across the street, so if you're sitting outside, you can see that across the street. Well, I guess when in Colombia, we must have Colombian coffee. I'm sure these coffee beans have been picked by Juan Valdez himself. We're going to walk about a minute towards Calleja 19. When you get there, take a left onto Calleja 19 for a minute. You're looking for Carraro Cafe. Unbelievable coffee. And the setting is kind of like a hipster, hippie type of place. They've got dogs, and people have their dogs in there. It's extremely laid back. People are in there on their computers. It's like a Colombian backwoods Starbucks, but the coffee's fantastic. Go back down Calleja 19, take a left on Carrera 3, walk a minute or two, take a left on Calleja 21, and you're looking for Calleja Roya. I probably butchered it. That's another restaurant bar that was on my list of places to go. I'm glad we checked it out. It's a sports bar, restaurant, pub type of deal. Lots of American sports memorabilia in there. I saw a thing from Ohio State, OHIO, and so it's got some American sports teams in there, which was pretty cool. Prices were decent. All we had there really were drinks. When I say decent, I mean decent like $1 a beer. I mean, it was really, really inexpensive. The location of this sports bar is probably right on the fringe of right where the tourist area is into more residential area. We're going to head over to Novias Park. Hope I pronounced it correctly. It's another park that's got monuments, just a lot of people hanging out around the fringes of the place. Nice cactus gardens. It was one of the places that was on the list of places to go to. Checked it out, checked it off the list. Now we're going to head down back towards the cruise ship. When we head back towards the cruise ship, we're going to see all kinds of graffiti on a particular wall, many walls. That's just pretty amazing. Like I had mentioned earlier, the graffiti is really pieces of art, and we'll see that in the video as you go through. The name of the place is Artisan Market, so we're going to go by there. That'll take us out to the boardwalk area, and then we'll take a left to get us back to the cruise ship. And again, when we started this journey, we felt a little concerned about safety. My wife and I talked about it. We definitely would go back to Santa Marta. There is no question. It's a beautiful city. The people that we did engage with were fine, friendly. The people that are trying to sell you stuff, like I said at the beginning, as long as nobody's hurting anybody, which they're not, I didn't see any of that. Is that market I was telling you about? We would go back. There's no doubt in my mind. It's a really cool place. I had some apprehension about it. I don't really have any apprehension any longer, but I would definitely put it on the list of places to go. Here's an image of the self-guided tour. Please like. Please subscribe, please share, please comment. I also put a link below